Hi everybody. In the last two classes we have discussed about trigonometric ratios and trigonometric ratios for some specific angles. Today we are going to discuss about trigonometric ratios for complementary angles. Trigonometric ratios for complementary angles. To learn this concept, we need to have a clear idea about trigonometric ratios, basic trigonometric ratios. Those are sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant and cot. So let us recall those formulas once again. That is, if you are considering a right angle triangle, say ABC right angle B, and I am taking angle C as theta. Now we have to name these sides. By taking this angle into consideration. First of all, the longest side in the right angle triangle is hypotenuse. And the other two sides are named by taking angle theta into consideration. If the side touches to this angle, that is known as adjacent side. The side touches to the angle, that is adjacent side, and the side which doesn't touch to that angle is opposite side. That is, the side opposite to this angle is opposite side, and the side which lies nearer to this is known as adjacent side. Now we have to write the formulas for sine theta, cos theta, tan theta and the other three trigonometric ratios by taking opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse. That is, sine theta is equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. Which we have discussed in the first class of trigonometry, basics of trigonometry. And cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, and tan theta is opposite side by adjacent side. And the other three ratios, those are cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. Cosecant theta is reciprocal of sine theta, that is hypotenuse by opposite side to theta. Secant theta is hypotenuse by adjacent side to theta, and last one is cot theta, which is reciprocal of tan theta, that is adjacent side to theta by opposite side to theta. These are the 6 trigonometric ratios we have discussed in the first class of trigonometry. Now we are going to use these formulas in trigonometric ratios for complementary angles. First of all, we need to know what are complementary angles. What do you mean by complementary angles? The angles whose sum is 90 degrees. If you are considering two angles, if you are taking two angles, let us consider an angle 30 degrees. Let 30 degrees be an angle. Then the angle which makes 90 degrees, when you add to 30 degrees, that will be complementary to this angle. That is, if you are adding some angle, say x, because we don't know what we have to add to x to get 90 degrees, that is, we have to calculate. That is, 90x is equals to 90 minus 30. That means we are going to find out what is the complementary angle of 30. So x is equals to 60. That means 60 is the complementary angle for 30. That means 30 and 60 are complementary to each other, or those are complementary angles. Now we are going to use this in trigonometric ratios for complementary angles. How we are going to use? Let us see once. Consider a right angle triangle again. Consider a right angle triangle with right angle at Q. P are the other two vertices of the triangle. So PQR is a right angle triangle. PQR is a right angle triangle. Right angle at Q. And let us take angle R. Angle R as X. Angle R as X, because we don't know the value, we are taking some angle as, some angle here, we are naming this as X. Now, what will be the value of angle P? What will be the angle of, what will be the value of angle P? That is, we are going for angle sum property of triangles. Angle sum property of triangles. What is angle sum property of triangle? The interior angle, sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. That means here we have angle P, angle Q, angle R. If we add these three, P, Q, R, we need to get 180 degrees. We need to get 180 degrees. What is angle P? We need to find out. We don't know the value of angle P. So we need to find out that. So I am writing angle P as it is. What is angle Q? 90 degrees. When we have drawn this, we are taking that as 90 degrees. And what is angle R? We have assumed that as X. We have assumed that as X. So we are taking the values of Q and R, that is value of Q is 90 degrees and value of R is X degrees. We are taking those and we are substituting here, we are putting that here, and we are finding the value of angle P, making angle P as subject. That means all the others should be taken to the right hand side. That means 90 and X are to be taken to the right hand side. That is, angle P is equals to 180. If you send plus 90 to other side, that will be minus 90, because 90 is added to P here. If you are sending 90 to other side, that should be subtracted. Next, plus X will become minus X. Again the same applies here. As we are adding X here, if you are sending that to send X to other side, that is minus X. So angle P will become 180 minus 90 is 90 and remaining is minus. So value of angle P is 90 minus X. This will be 90 minus X. So these are the three angles we got. That is, one is 90, one is X, another one is 90 minus X. Already we know that we are going to find out trigonometric ratios for the angles other than 90 degrees. That is X and 90 minus X. That means we need to find out trigonometric ratios for angle X. Sin X, we need to find out sin X, cos X, tan X, and cosecant X, secant X, cot X. Also, for 90 minus X, we have to find out the same trigonometric ratios for the angle 90 minus X. We need to find out trigonometric ratios for angle 90 minus X, and we need to see the relationship between these trigonometric ratios and the other trigonometric ratios. Those are sin 90 minus X, cos 90 minus X, tan 90 minus X, cosecant 90 minus X, secant 90 minus X, and cot 90 minus X. We need to see the relationship between this group of trigonometric ratios and this group of trigonometric ratios. So first let us find the trigonometric ratios individually, that is sin X, cos X, tan X, and all the other trigonometric ratios by using the formulas which we have discussed earlier. That is Sin x is equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos x is equals to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan x is equals to opposite side by adjacent side. Cosecant x is equals to hypotenuse by opposite side. Secant x is equals to hypotenuse by adjacent side, and cot x is equals to adjacent side by opposite side. So by using those formulas, we are going to find out the trigonometric ratios for angle x and trigonometric ratios for 90 minus x. First, sin x, that is opposite side to x by hypotenuse. Here we have opposite side to x. First, we need to see what is opposite side to x and what is hypotenuse. So, what is hypotenuse in this right angle triangle? The side opposite to 90 degrees, or the longest side in the right angle triangle is hypotenuse. So, this will be our hypotenuse. And what I am saying? Opposite side to x. Opposite side to x. The side which is opposite to x, we need to see. In the earlier, I have said that the side which touches to the angle, which we take into consideration is adjacent side to that angle. That is, here we are taking x, so this will be adjacent side to x degrees, and the other side which we are left with is opposite side to x. When we are considering x, then QR will be adjacent side here and PQ will be opposite side, and already we got that PR is hypotenuse. Substitute these sides in this formula. What is opposite side to x? We have PQ. So sin x is opposite side to x is PQ by hypotenuse is PR. This is our first trigonometric ratio, that is sin x. Next, we are going to find out cos x. What is the formula for cos x? Adjacent side to x by hypotenuse. Adjacent side to x by hypotenuse. Already we have determined what is adjacent side to x and what is hypotenuse. Those sides should be taken here. Adjacent side to x. What is adjacent side to x? QR. Adjacent side to x is QR. By what is hypotenuse? PR. QR by PR. That is cos x. This is our required second trigonometric ratio. Sin x is PQ by PR. Cos x is QR by PR. Next, let us go for tan x. Tan x is opposite side to x by adjacent side to x. Opposite side to x by adjacent side to x. So we need to substitute that. We need to write what is opposite side to x here and by what is adjacent side to x. What is opposite side to x here? That is PQ. In place of opposite side to x, which we have determined, that is PQ, we are taking that by what is adjacent side to x? QR. So PQ by QR is tan x. This is third trigonometric ratio. Next we shall go for cosecant x. We need to find out trigonometric ratios for angle x, all the trigonometric ratios for angle x, that is sin x, cos x, tan x, cosecant x, secant x and cot x. So we are going for cosecant x. What is cosecant x? Cosecant is reciprocal to sine. Cosecant is reciprocal to sine. So the formula for cosecant x is hypotenuse by opposite side to x. opposite side to x. What is hypotenuse? PR. PR is our hypotenuse. By what is opposite side to x? PQ. PQ. That is cosecant x. We need to determine the opposite side for the specific angle, which we are taking into consideration, and adjacent side to that particular angle, also hypotenuse, and we need to substitute these sides wherever we are putting that. That is, opposite side is PQ, adjacent side is QR, hypotenuse is PR. We are substituting those values in these trigonometric ratios. Now we are going for secant x and cot x. Secant x and cot x. What is secant x? Secant x is reciprocal to cos x. Secant x is reciprocal to cos x, and the formula for secant x is hypotenuse by adjacent side to x. Adjacent side to x. What is hypotenuse? That is PR. So take PR in place of hypotenuse by what is adjacent side to x? That is QR. Write down that in place of adjacent side to x. That will be our secant x. That will be our secant x. Next is cot x. What is cot x? Cot x is reciprocal of tan x, and the formula for cot x is adjacent side to x by opposite side to x. Adjacent side to x by opposite side to x. That is, what is adjacent side to x? That is QR. By opposite side to x is PQ. Substitute that, we will get cot x is equals to QR by PQ. Till now we have calculated the trigonometric ratios for angle x. Trigonometric ratios for angle x. What we have got? Let us see once again. That is, sin x is equals to PQ by PR. Cos x is equals to QR by PR. Tan x is equals to PQ by QR. Cot x is equals to QR by PQ. Cosecant x is equals to PR by PQ, and secant x is equals to PR by QR. These are the values we have got when we have taken x into consideration, and by determining opposite side to x and adjacent side to x. Now let us take 90 minus x into consideration, and we shall find out trigonometric ratios for 90 minus x. That is, sin 90 minus x, cos 90 minus x, tan 90 minus x, cot 90 minus x, cosecant 90 minus x, and secant 90 minus x. If we are going to find out that, we need to change adjacent side and opposite side, because when the angle is changing, when the angle taken into consideration is changed, the angle which we are taking into consideration is changed from x to 90 minus x. This sides, opposite side and adjacent side, for that particular angle won't be same as this. That is, opposite side to x and adjacent side to x. So I am going to find out, or I am going to determine what is adjacent angle to 90 minus x and what is opposite side to angle 90 minus x. Let us take that again. This is 90 minus x. Q R, angle is 90 degrees, angle Q is 90 degrees. Now by taking 90 minus x into consideration, we need to find out what is adjacent side to this angle and opposite side to this angle. First of all, we need to write what is hypotenuse in the given triangle. Always hypotenuse is the opposite side to right angle. Opposite side to right angle. That is hypotenuse. And the other two sides are opposite side and adjacent side to that particular angle. Let us see what is adjacent side to this angle and opposite side to this angle. For 90 minus x, whichever lies nearer to this or whichever side touches to this angle will be adjacent side to that angle. Adjacent side to 90 minus x, and whichever side doesn't touch other than hypotenuse and adjacent side, whichever side doesn't touch to that angle, that will be opposite side to that angle. That is, we got that opposite side to 90 minus x is opposite side to 90 minus x is QR, and adjacent side to 90 minus x is PQ, and hypotenuse is PR. So this is what we have got from the diagram. Now we shall go for the trigonometric ratios for angle 90 minus x. Angle 90 minus x. Let us see. So for sine 90 minus x, sine 90 minus x, that will be, you know the formula for sine, that is the opposite side to that angle by hypotenuse. So sine 90 minus x will be opposite side to angle, that is 90 minus x by hypotenuse, which I have written previously, that is opposite side to 90 minus x is QR by what is hypotenuse? PR. This is sine 90 minus x. Sine 90 minus x is QR by PR. Next we shall go for cos 90 minus x. Cos 90 minus x, that is adjacent side to 90 minus x, adjacent side to 90 minus x by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side to 90 minus x? That is PQ, and hypotenuse is PR. Write down these sides here, that is cos 90 minus x, his adjacent side is PQ by what is hypotenuse? PR. So cos 90 minus x is PQ by PR. Next we shall go for tan and cot, along with that cosecant and secant. Tan 90 minus x. What is tan? Formula for tan is opposite side to that angle, that is opposite side to 90 minus x by adjacent side to 90 minus x. That is, what is opposite side to 90 minus x? That is QR by what is adjacent side to 90 minus x? PQ. That is tan 90 minus x. This is our third trigonometric ratio for angle 90 minus x. Let us go for cot 90 minus x, which is reciprocal to tan. That will be adjacent side to 90 minus x by opposite side to 90 minus x. what is adjacent side to 90 minus x here? That is PQ by what is opposite side to 90 minus x? QR. QR. That is cot 90 minus x. Till now we have found out sin 90 minus x, cos 90 minus x, tan 90 minus x and cot 90 minus x. Now we are going to find out cosecant 90 minus x and secant 90 minus x. Cosecant 90 minus x and secant 90 minus x. What is cosecant 90 minus x? Cosecant is reciprocal of sine. Cosecant is reciprocal of sine. What is sine? Opposite side by hypotenuse. Then cosecant will be hypotenuse by opposite side. Hypotenuse by opposite side. That angle, that is opposite side to here we are taking 90 minus x as an angle. So hypotenuse by opposite side to 90 minus x. So what is cosecant 90 minus x here? What is hypotenuse? PR by what is opposite side to 90 minus x? QR. That is cosecant 90 minus x is PR by QR. Next, secant 90 minus x. Secant 90 minus x. Secant is reciprocal of cos. What is cos? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So secant is hypotenuse by adjacent side to that angle, that is 90 minus x. What is hypotenuse here? PR. And what is adjacent side? So PQ, that is PR by PQ, that is secant 90 minus x is PR by PQ. So till now we have found out sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, cosecant x, secant x. Next, sin 90 minus x, cos 90 minus x, tan 90 minus x, cot 90 minus x, cosecant 90 minus x and secant 90 minus x. Now let us see what is the relationship between the trigonometric ratios with respect to angle x and the trigonometric ratios with respect to angle 90 minus x. Let us write this trigonometric ratios for angle 90 minus x once. Here, that is sin 90 minus x is what we have got. Sin 90 minus x is QR by PR. Cos 90 minus x is PQ by PR. Tan 90 minus x is QR by PQ. Cot 90 minus x is PQ by QR. Cosecant 90 minus x is PR by QR. And last one, secant 90 minus x is PR by PQ. These are the trigonometric ratios for angle 90 minus x. And what we have got earlier, that is trigonometric ratios for angle x, that is sin x. Sin x is PQ by PR. Cos x is QR by PR. Tan x is PQ by QR. Cot x is QR by PQ. Cosecant x is PR by PQ. Secant x is PR by QR. These are the trigonometric ratios for angle x, and these are the trigonometric ratios for angle 90 minus x. What can we conclude from this values? What can we conclude from this values? Let us see. PQ by PR and PQ by PR. That is sin x is equals to cos 90 minus x. Sin x is equals to cos 90 minus x, and cos x is equals to, see, this is QR by PR and this is QR by PR. So cos x is equals to sin 90 minus x. That is, sin x is cos 90 minus x and cos x is sin 90 minus x. That means whenever you are considering two complementary angles, x and 90 minus x are complementary angles, because if you add this both will get 90, x plus 90 minus x is 90. So whenever you are having two complementary angles, then if sin 30 is given, then that is equals to cos 90 minus 30. If sin 30 is given, that is equals to cos 90 minus 30. If cos 30 is given, that is equals to sin 90 minus 30. Like this. So here PQ by QR is, then tan x is equals to cot 90 minus x, and cot x is equals to tan 90 minus x. Cosecant x is equals to secant 90 minus x, and secant x is equals to cosecant 90 minus x. So we shall write this down, that is sin x is equals to cos 90 minus x, cos x is equals to sin 90 minus x, tan x is equals to cot 90 minus x, cot x is equals to tan 90 minus, cosecant x is equals to secant 90 minus x, secant x is equals to cosecant 90 minus x. Let us write down that at one place, that is sin 90 minus x is equals to cos x, cos 90 minus x is equals to sin x, tan 90 minus x is equals to cot x, cot 90 minus x is equals to tan x, cosecant 90 minus x is equals to secant x, and secant 90 minus x is equals to cosecant x. From this we can see, let us take one example now, that is sin 90 minus x and cos x. We know the values of trigonometric ratios for some specific angles, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Let us consider an angle now. Let us take some angle, say sin 30, say sin 30, sin 30. What is sin 30? That is 1 by 2. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Now let us go for cos 90 minus 30. That will be cos, what is 90 minus 30? 60. Cos 60. Then cos 60 is 1 by 2. You know that. That is cos 90 minus 30. Here sin x, in place of x I have taken 30. Sin x is equals to cos 90 minus x. Cos 90 minus x. Sin x is equals to 1 by 2 here. Cos 90 minus x is 1 by 2. So this is how we are determining the trigonometric ratios for complementary angles. Let us discuss how to solve the problems regarding this concept in the next class. See you everyone. Bye.